name is Dr. Disrespect. Champions Club members. If anybody, any one of you, knows anybody from Twitch that can get me on the front page for the first time in my career on this platform, please hit me up on my flip phone, because it's the same fucking people on the front page every time. Lots of favoritism at Twitch behind the scenes. There's a lot of favoritism, a lot of phoniness, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. A lot of phoniness. But you know what? It don't matter. Champions Club, it's you and I. Alone. On an island. But it's not some deserted island, ladies and gentlemen. It's a goddamn resort. With water slides. Power boats. Wakeboarding. Jumps. Skydiving. Scuba diving. Crystal clear waters. Resort-like amenities. Infinity pools. Unlimited drinks. And beverages. And hors d'oeuvres. And lunches and dinners. It's an all-inclusive experience like none other in the streaming world. Trust me, nobody's on our level. Nobody's ever been, nobody's even close, right? You gotta filter through all the fucking phoniness and bullshit. And if you could filter through it all, Champions Club. Then welcome. It's good to have you. Please put on the black on slate black blazer. Please equip yourself to dominate the online gaming community. Today's gonna be a good one. Today's gonna be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle in and follow me. Follow me, Champions Club members. We're alone. We're in this together. Trust me. We got nobody at Twitch that's got the Doc or the Champions Club's back. That's a given. It's been proven. It's a bunch of little 6th graders over there working behind the scenes, behind the curtain. Right? I mean, if you don't believe me, I mean, I could call some people out, but I'm not the type. What the fuck? But I am. Right? Champions Club. All I've ever asked for. And just a little bit of the front page here and there. Can't even get that. Turn on the front page right now. What do you got? 4 Fortnite streamers. Fucking overrated. Right? The little Brady Bunch, if you will. Why? Because Twitch staff loves their little Fortnite streamers. How stupid is Twitch? I'm gonna clear up some things right now. I know that arena's looking real damn good, huh? Woo! How stupid is Twitch? And this is not a direct jab at Booger or Bugga. It's not. It has nothing to do with him. It's just the fact that Bugga is playing alongside someone that just left their platform to go to another platform. So let's put Bugga on the front page and let's go ahead and highlight him and tweet him out. These guys are so stupid, man. Twitch is clueless. It's pretty apparent. It's pretty apparent. While all their other quality streamers, and you're looking at the best, are doing things this world has never seen before. It's not about just playing video games in your little room. It's about putting on a goddamn show. Twitch, it's time to wake up. It really is. I see the little chitter chatter through social media via flip phone while I'm going 185 miles per hour in the Lamborghini Diablo VT. I see all the chitter chatter. It's not looking good. And I'm telling you right now, as your face of your platform, talking to all you guys at Twitch staff, the COO, who doesn't follow me and never likes any of my tweets, but likes a lot of other Twitters and little influencers, hey, little Fortnite Twitters, right? Talking to you guys. It's time to open the eyes up and realize some people just aren't happy. And I'm letting you know, as the face of Twitch, I've got your back, but you got to get mine. I've got your back, but you got to get mine. Champions Club members, the realest community on this platform, the Champions Club, they got my back, and I got theirs. And I need to feel the same way on this platform. I need to know if you have my back. I just need, because I got yours. I do. Right? Sometimes I just need to say some things to wake you up. Because it's pretty clear. We got a bunch of 5th graders running the shit. And I'd like to change that. I'd like to get us back on track. Right? With a clear vision of what we want to accomplish. Of where we want to take this thing. That's all I wanted to say. I don't know why we're all getting animated. Why are we getting all upset? Huh? Why are we getting upset? Right? I'm just a 6'8", gorgeous 37-inch vertical leap, out of control video gaming machine and maniac who has a $485 million facility that houses the best community in the online gaming community, Twitch. Who am I? Huh? Who am I? Let's wake up.
So I haven't really talked about the whole Ninja going to Mixer thing yet. And I've been sitting back, and I'm curious to see how social media, what's going on social media, and the move and the excitement from both. How Mixer's reaction to it, and then sort of Twitch's reaction to it all. And it's pretty interesting. I feel like people are so responsive immediately by a decision when you got to look at the long-term and bigger picture of it all. Right? It's an interesting situation. If you're trying to build something bigger. I don't want to get into it yet. But I will talk about it once I'm ready. I'm just a little upset. Why? Because I'm at 5% battery on my flip phone. This shit's been ringing off the hook all weekend, all morning long. So many deals lined up, so many contracts, this and that, yada, 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 right? And I'm really pissed off. I got to figure out how to charge this thing because I don't have my charger on me. Heartline, thank you for the 5. Keep up the great work, Doc. Twitch might not have your back, but the Champions Club always does. It just doesn't feel like they have my back. Like, trust me, right? Like, if you want to look at Twitch staff and people that manage the Doctor's channel or whatever, like they're like, gotta understand there's this world of favoritism or shit that happens behind the curtain, like the people that are behind the curtain running the show, and it's a lot of it's phony. It's really, really phony within this platform, and it's like, I could put on my little doctor face, right? And it's a good-looking face. It's a multi-million-dollar smile. Look at me, man. Like, come on now, right? You got to realize what you got. You got to realize what you got. Ain't nothing like it. And we're just getting started, trust me. But man, there's some stupid decision making going on over there. I'm just like, if I am in control of a platform, and again, this is nothing, and this is nothing against, like, individually, this is nothing against Ninja or Bugga, but if one of my biggest influencers goes to another platform, and there's all this hype and all that stuff, right? And then he wants to play with Bugga, which is, I think, was great for the Fortnite Friday thing and hyping that up, and even great for Ninja to hype himself up over on Mixer. As a Twitch platform, why the hell, like, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I just don't know about the move of having, and then tweeting him out and all that stuff. Like, it's just, it's, let's just say, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Basically, you're promoting the big move and the other platform. That's all I'm saying. And it comes off as really, really phony. Because, I mean, it is phony. There's a lot of phoniness. Doc, Keemstar said that you might be going to Mixer. No. I mean, no. Here's the thing with Mixer, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's like two sides to this whole thing, right? I think if you were to just look at someone, let's say, of Doc's status or Ninja status, and a move like that, it would have to economically make sense. And Ninja might have a different take on his brand. Like, and again, I'm not, you know, me, I'll just be straight up and real with you guys. Me, I'm just getting started. I mean, you got to see all these things that we're working on behind the scenes, right? This right here isn't the final stop. This isn't it for the two-time. And you have to be, so one thing that's very difficult is I've turned down so many different things. Why? Because I want to stay real. I want to stay authentic. To me. To my world, baby. Woo! And that means I have to be very picky. And when you're picky, though, the reason why I want to be picky, because I want to create something that is legendary. I know you're probably going like, Doctor, what the fuck? You're already a legend. Knock it off, Doctor. I know. But we're just getting started. So I have to be very picky on how this evolves, not just now or the next year. Yeah, I have to be very cautious of that. But over the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 5-year plan, you know what I mean? Building something out that is greater. That's the goal. I mean, if you're not thinking that way, then maybe you have different goals. Maybe you're not having fun with it, or like, hey, you know, I got paid, I'm out. So, I guess to my point is that maybe Ninja, who knows what the details of the contract are, if it's a year, if it's 2 years. I'm assuming it's like a year and a half, 2 years. And I'm assuming based off his, like he got, it made enough sense for him. The pay, the guarantee, made enough sense for him to say, you know what? Even though I can get more viewership, even though I have more followers, even though I have bigger exposure on this platform, Twitch, which could bring in bigger deals in terms of sponsors or video game campaigns or outside opportunities because the numbers are there. You know what? This move over to Mixer, number one, I'll be the first to do it. So there's a lot of hype generated behind it, but obviously the pay, the guarantee is there and allows him to be sort of the face of that platform to get in there early. From an economic standpoint, I think the pay was big enough for him to go, you know what? I will sacrifice all that stuff because that pay is good. And boom, there he is on the platform. Lots of hype, et cetera, et cetera. I think the one thing that we're going to have to look at and evaluate as a big influencer, Champions Club as us, is to see what it looks like for him 2 months from now. And I say 2 months specifically because obviously he's got all these free, there's this whole like free subscription thing that he's going through. Like none of these people, all these people that are like, he's got 500,000 subs or whatever. Like when you go and you sign up, you don't even have to put your credit card information in. That's given to you for free for 2 months, right? So once those 2 months are over, that will be a good time to evaluate from an economic standpoint that move and how it has impacted his numbers, his following, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Because those 2 months are up, and we're well past the hype of him moving over to the other platform. Now on the flip side of that, okay, if you were to just look up straight up, him moving to that platform. Again, I talk about our, the Champions Club and the Doctor's World. It just wouldn't make sense for me to go over there. Even if I was the first one to do it. And again, I can't go into details, but I can't go into details. But let's just say if there was an earlier opportunity, like months and months back, to move over to that platform, it wouldn't have made sense economically. I think you need at least 5 of the top 10. I'm just throwing a random number out. 5 of the top 10 on Twitch. A power move, if you will. To really bring in the numbers and the hype to that platform. And I just have a feeling, and I'm just kind of going off gut right now, that unless they don't pick up, or unless they pick up somebody, a few other big names, I got a feeling, and again, it's just, I think his numbers are going to go down. I hate to say it. I don't want to be the guy to say it. And it has nothing to do with him. I think it's just the exposure on the platform where it's at right now. But, okay, so with that said, that can ultimately impact a lot of things, especially if you're a bigger guy. And that's the one thing I did not or do not want to. I have to look at carefully, right? Like if I'm working on a movie with Tom Cruise, right, or something, or if I get an opportunity to do so, I think that opportunity isn't quite as strong if I'm on a platform where my numbers are drastically lower than what they could be on Twitch or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And for me, it's just too early to make such a power move. But on the flip side, you see everything that's going on with Twitch. You see everything that's going on with Twitch and sort of the feedback they've been getting as of late due to certain events that happen, and people are being really upset with favoritism and all this. They're like, Twitch essentially is a little bit under scrutiny right now, which is making a move to Mixer, especially if you're like either a large or medium-sized influencer on Twitch. A move to Mixer is looking a little bit better. And now that Ninja went over there, that move is looking even more better, right? So it's a weird time. That's all I wanted to say. I think for Ninja's brand, you got to look at what he's done, okay? He killed Fortnite when Fortnite came out. He was the first to do it on YouTube. He just absolutely destroyed it. He's exposed. He got, like, you got to see how everything lined up for him, right? Everything lined up perfectly for Ninja. And I think one of the biggest things that's overlooked is his sponsorship with Red Bull, because Red Bull goes above and beyond and they got the money to do so, right? Like the owner of Red Bull is this single guy who's got billions of dollars, and he just pours everything into the, like, fuck it, yeah, go make this big ass event. And Ninja was able to attach himself to the brand, and the brand really saw the potential of esports and yada yada yada. I can go all the details on all this, but I think all the pieces to the puzzle just lined up perfectly for Ninja, and he took full advantage while working with an agency, a legit agency of, what was it, like WGC or whatever, I forgot the name of them. And it lined up for him. And I think with where he's at now, you can only get so much hype out of playing Fortnite and playing that game, right? You can only so much hype. But I think Ninja kind of knows, and I'm not speaking for him, but this is my outside perspective, so take that in consideration. I think Ninja kind of knows that what else is there to do with what he has to offer as an influencer, a gamer, the Ninja brand, etc. And I think Mixer just came in and said, you know what? Here's this. Here's the keys to the platform. You're the face. We'll put you out in the front. And here's this amount of cash. And he said, you know what? Boom, take it. And to me, I think it makes sense for him. I think it was a fantastic play on Ninja's part to take the deal. I got a feeling the deal was lucrative, very lucrative. And another thing that people don't talk about is, like, let's say if it's a 2-year deal, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, do you think being on another platform for 2 years is going to, like, especially as big as Ninja, do you think that's really going to affect, let's say he's at the end of that contract and it was like the worst 2 years ever, his viewership dipped down 70-80%. Like, he's still golden. Now that the contract's up, now he's able to go have choices once again. I mean, shit's not like he got paid. Will it hurt in the long run? I have a feeling it'll hurt a little bit, but I think at the end of it, he'll still be good. Do I think Ninja's enough for people? Again, do I think Ninja's enough for people to follow him? Maybe. But I think what's really adding to it is what Twitch isn't doing, or isn't innovating in, or isn't listening to the community feedback. All that stuff, right? That stuff is compounding, and it's making a move to Mixer. If you're a person that is interested in going to that platform, it's making it a little bit more appetizing, right? Anyways, I think you want to listen, if you want to, if I wish Ninja would have talked to me before. That's fine. I'm just an incredible business savvy guy. But if I was a Ninja, I would have just started my own platform. Period. Start your own platform, build it out, and then sell it back for $1 billion. And you have equity in it. I mean, it's just like, imagine the doc. I mean, if you think about it, like, take the top 7 to 10 influencers on Twitch, get them together in a round table, and say, let's start our own platform. We all have equity in the platform right now. Boom. Don't ever stop being the fucking best, says Jean-Claude Brandin. Tier 3 for 23 months. It's risky to do that. Is it really risky, Envy? Everything's... If you want to make moves, if you want to set a mark, if you want to be legendary, if you want to... Life's all about taking risks and reaping the rewards, man. If you're not taking risks, then you'll never, I don't know. I get it though. People don't want to take risks. It is scary. Sometimes it could be scary. I mean, Ninja should have got his little Brady Bunch group though. You know, the little Brady Bunch, like little Courage and Lupo and Tim the Tatman and you know, the little Brady Bunch. You know the Brady Bunch, right? They should have just started their own platform. Right? Between their interactions on social media and then how much they play with each other while they're streaming, like them together is sort of this Brady Bunch, like get the band together brand. And I think that would have been, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, I think it'd be pretty successful if they started their own platform. Steve, thank you for the $10. Really interesting to hear your business thoughts, and I totally agree with you. It would really shake up things if the top streamers did their own platform. Like I said, let's say a move for the doc to Mixer. Let's just like theoretically say, right? The number would have to be crazy. Like, I'm talking. I don't know what Ninja got, but it's got to be at Ninja's level or higher. I mean, it's just a stronger brand, right? Huh? It would have to be to economically make sense for what we have planned. Is Tim the Tatman still on the front page? He's been on the front page for the past like hour. Makes me sick. Oh, he's playing with Rowery.
One more in behind you.
Out in the middle.
This platform is so funny, man. I feel like I'm in junior high school on this platform.